Long distance, like we've not even done introduction or anything like that. So anything could have happened, like we could have broken up.
The marriage could have never, worked out.
Yeah, so he didn't want to get excited. But so when I figured out that okay, there's actually a possibility that I could add my husband to my application, when I got my biometrics letter in June 10th, I decided that until my husband had gone far in the marital process and we've done our court wedding, I wasn't going to do my biometrics. And thankfully, like I said, there's God. Coronavirus. Not like we're praying on coronavirus, but the circumstance kind of favored us because
everyone was still locked down, and
Yeah, and then in the letter they said in the letter that CIC sent me, usually you get 90 days to do your biometrics, but they said because of coronavirus, if you're not able to do your biometrics by September 20th, that it will automatically
of 2020,
of 2020, that it will automatically renew for another 3 months, and it will continue to renew until I did my biometrics because they understood the coronavirus situation. So because of that, I was under no pressure at all to do my biometrics.
Biometrics done.
And that was very helpful because like my husband getting married to me wasn't quite easy. My family members
element tradition is long.
My family members did not make it easy for him. So I arrived in Nigeria July 17th.
July or June?
July.
Okay.
It was July 19th actually. I left Ottawa July 17th and I arrived July 19th.
Okay.
Yeah, so me and my husband,
I picked her up from the airport and then...
You should want to say that.
Okay. Another story.
But yeah, like my husband came with his family.
We did everything and then
my husband came with his family August to marry for introduction, and the entire process dragged on till like October.
Till like November.
Early November, because the most important thing in our marital rights is killing of the goats. Like when you kill my goat, I'm officially his wife.
Story for another day.
So we had decided that we would not get married until all of that was done. So we ended up doing our court wedding in November, and so November 27th. So I feel like you come out of the phone. When we did our court wedding in November, that was when I finally did my biometrics. I did my biometrics November 24th. Guys, I waited 6 months to do my biometrics because that was like the only time that I could do it. So I don't know why I just had this thing in my head that once I do my biometrics, yes, he was just going to be at my beck and call. They would just call me, ask my passport request, blah blah blah. Like I don't know why I had this mindset.
It wasn't like that though.
And that was actually why I waited, because I just felt like if I had submitted sooner, they would have asked my passport request and I would have been stuck, right? So okay, when I arrived in Nigeria as well, I also sent an email to them letting them know that I had moved back home.
Change your address.
My address has changed, my phone number has changed, and so they know that I'm no longer in Canada. So basically, after I did my biometrics, the next day I got a notification from them that my biometrics has been updated. And I was expecting that they would ask my passport request by December, but they did not. And I was freaking out because I didn't want to call them to let them know that I was married. But I just said, you know what, let's just call them.
I think you emailed them first that you were married, or
you
called. No, I think you first sent an email and then
I sent an email.
You didn't get any response, so you now called, and then they were like, you should send all the necessary. They will send you some information that you need to update pictures from the wedding and all that, and all the other necessary documents.
Yeah, that's true, because I actually sent an email. I sent an email, but I didn't get a direct response. So by January, I was also worried about my eligibility, because I was worried about my certificate.
Yeah.
So I was worried about my eligibility. I said to myself, you know what, we're just going to call them in January. So we did a conference call. Because there are different ways to call them abroad, but for us, like, it was so difficult for us to find an app that worked in Nigeria. So we had to use a friend to connect us to speak to them, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, but I think after then we started to use Reptel app. But
was it Reptel we used?
Yeah, it was Reptel. But then you need to like Reptel, that's what we used.
Reptel doesn't work in Canada, like for Nigeria, Canada.
No, I think we called your friend, and then she'll call them, and then we'll just do like a conference call.
Yeah. So we used Reptel to call my friend, because we cannot call on WhatsApp, and then my friend would call CIC, and so it's like a three-way call. So I'm talking to CIC and my friend is just silent. Sometimes if they cannot hear me, I'll give my friend the permission to talk on my behalf, because the network is clear on her end to the person, right? So
you know Nigerian network.
So basically, we called them in January, and then they told me that I passed my eligibility, I passed my criminal check. It was just remaining my background check. So I took the opportunity to let them know that I'm now married and I would like to add my husband to the application. So basically, like, and you guys, I was freaking out about the proof of fund, because I don't know how it works. So I was thinking that they would ask for proof of fund for my husband.
Yeah.
So we started gathering money to put in the account for 2 people, because I was like, maybe I will no longer qualify for Canadian experience class anymore, right? So we put some money in our account just in case.
Yeah.
But thankfully, they did not ask. So in case you're wondering, they didn't ask, so we did not have to submit any money for proof of fund.
Yeah, but that's for people, or for those like who have already, lived in Canada and was working in Nigeria. In Canada. But for those who are in Nigeria and they're thinking of coming into Canada now without having that working
experience, they will have to show.
You need to have like a proof of fund.
Yeah. So because I was the main applicant, my husband's work experience or any of that did not really matter.
Yeah.
So basically, because I was main applicant, I was Canadian experience class, proof of fund was not required for me, so they did not require it for the entire application.
Yeah.
So do you want to say your story? So basically, like a week after, guys, they sent me an email of the list of guys. When I said the list was long, hey.
But anyways, prior to that time, you had already made research on some of the documents that they would ask from me. So I had gone ahead to do some of the, I did the police.
Your passport, you renewed your passport?
But yeah, I renewed my passport because it was done, and then I went to do an upfront medicals. I remember the name.
Did you do the passport in February and January? It was in January. You did it before
passport in January. Yeah, January. But it was gonna expire in April though. But I just needed to like prepare all my document, like get everything ready before, we'll call you and say, something didn't work out. Yeah.
And then you also knew some of the forms they were going to ask. The one about family information. Basically, the basic application form. So we had already filled out all of those forms. And mind you, if there's any question on the form that you cannot answer or you don't have a direct response to, please always endeavor to write a letter of explanation as to why you're unable to answer that.
I wrote so many letters of explanations.
Oh my god, I wrote so many letters of explanations for my husband.
Wife can be very, very precise.
It wasn't just because I just did not want to take any chance, because you read a lot on the forum and you see people saying that their application has been delayed, and why? Because the immigration officer is not able to answer some questions that you did not put on your form. So always like,
I would feel like we give them so many documents, like we give them all of the documents over.
Yeah, and also because of the pictures, right? Because we had also done buying of mouth celebration, so it looked like a traditional wedding because we had to dress for that occasion.
From the buying of mouth.
Huh?
From buying of mouth.
Yeah, from the buying of mouth. Also, they asked us some. There were some questions I had to ask, like couples questions, like how did we meet?
How we met.
How was in our wedding ceremony? Where did we go for our honeymoon? Some
really personal.
Some really personal questions.
Just easy questions though.
Yeah, like just to know like that our relationship is genuine. We also had to show proof of something that shows, and guys,
we've been communicating, so
no, something that shows that we share something together, like address. We needed to show address that we live together. You pay
like, bills and all that.
Pay bills or stuff together, and you guys, like, we thank God that we because we'd already went ahead to open a joint account, because you guys remember that we were having like some fears about our proof of funds. So we had gone ahead to open a joint account, and I honestly thank God that we did, because that really came in handy, because we just showed them that we had a joint account together. I mean, you will not do a joint account with someone that you're not
married to, or you're not having any form of
and then like for driver's license, we went to because I already had driver's license under my Nigerian driver's license, but it was in my father's address, so I'd already gone to what's it called,
federal safety, and then
we applied for a new passport.
So no, for a
license, new driver's license,
just to be able to change the address from her father's address to my
and then
house address.
Our lease agreement as well, because when my husband rented the apartment for our house, he put it under just his name, but in the form it told them that I would also be like, he's not living in that, he's a married man and he'll be living with his wife. So he had to message the agency to let them to have the lease agreements restructured
just to include
my
name on it,
because according to the stuff we had to show like 3 documents that show that we share something together. For NEPA bill, we couldn't show that because the name of the person's
meter was in the name of the owner of the apartment where we're renting, at that time. So there was no way we could get the bill, on both our names. But however, we got bank accounts, the lease agreement for our accommodation at that time.
Yeah.
And then the third one was what?
Driver's license.
So
we had those 3 documents
to show that
we actually live together.
we're living together.
And then we sent them a lot of pictures that showed us with our family. Like we had it for our buying of mouth ceremony. We had pictures I took with his dad, his mom, his uncle, his brother, his sister.
Post some of the pictures.
We'll post some of the pictures so that you guys can see.
Yeah.
But so we had already prepared. Like we already knew what they were going to ask, because I've done a lot of research. So we made sure that we had all these pictures. Like remember that day I was insisting that we take picture because I knew that they were going to ask.
That's all those pictures.
That was my husband submitted. It took us about a month, so it was around like January 11th or January 15th that they asked for my husband's document. And we didn't submit it until like February 15th, basically. So once we submitted that, was it 1 week or 3 weeks? Because the driver's license took a while. It took about 2 weeks, so we had to wait for that to come in. So we didn't submit anything until when it came in. So once we submitted that, the next thing we had to wait for my husband's biometrics to come out, and you guys are happy.
You still have the video?
I do. I'll show you guys like his reaction when I tell him that his biometrics has come.
I think I came to see her walk that day.
Yeah.
Baby. You're so happy. Baby. Are you getting emotional? And I booked your freaking appointment.
Thank you, baby.
Your eyes are red. Oh my goodness.
Your place of primary assignment.
Yeah. I didn't tell him. I just had all the document printed out because I wanted to see his reaction. Like my husband, whenever you tell him something,
I don't have reaction to anything.
he doesn't, he doesn't have reaction to anything. So I just felt like I wanted to tell him in person. So yeah, that was around April.
Was
Yeah.
it April?
Yeah, that was April.
Somewhere in March or April, because I know our wedding and everything was supposed to be in April.
Our
but
wedding was in
it
May.
was moved.
That was okay. Your biometrics was in March. Sorry.
Yeah. I think I did my biometrics in March.
Yeah, because I know that it was they were always getting back to us every one month. So yeah, his biometrics came in March. I showed him his biometrics, and I think that for the very first time, my husband actually believed that what I told him last year could actually work.
In 2020.
What I told him in 2020 could actually work in 2021. So he went ahead and he did his biometrics. Unfortunately, I couldn't follow him because of coronavirus, so he went by himself. So because your medicals is supposed to last for 1 year, and I did my medicals around March. So by March of 2021.
Of 2020, right? That's when you did yours.
Yeah, I did my
Yes.
first medical March of 2020, and by March of 2021,
It was already expired.
it was almost expired.
Almost
It was going to
expired.
expire in August, and for you to get approved for a permanent residence, your medical should still be valid for another 6 months. So they required me to do a new medical. They sent me this email after my husband submitted his biometrics. I got the email in April, and we're in Lagos, and we're supposed to go back in May to Port Harcourt for our wedding, a traditional and white wedding. And guys, when I tell you that the medicals were fully booked till like June, I'm not even kidding you.
Oh, God showed himself.
God showed
also,
himself,
'cause
guys. Like I'm telling you, like
miraculously,
everything about this.
This whole PR journey was all God. So I think miraculously you got an appointment date.
Not miraculously. I think someone cancelled, and I was on their side.
It was a miracle, babe.
Yeah, it was a miracle.
I mean-
It was so basically, I was always on their side because what happened was our wedding is
It was gonna be
May 23rd, but I have some marital rights to do for like 2 weeks before the wedding, so we had to go back. We had to go
to PH.
to PH like
Port Harcourt, yeah.
May 5th. Let's say May 15th. I would say I was supposed to go May 10th, or let's just say May 10th. But the only date I was seeing was like May 18th, May 19th, and it would not make sense for me to come to Lagos May 19th to do
And
my
then
medicals and then go back.
Go back
like,
to Port Harcourt.
that would be very expensive. So I told my dad that I cannot follow them to Eleme because they were leaving May 10th or May 9th. I couldn't follow them because I had found an appointment date for May 12th. So basically what happened was I was always on their site, and then automatically, like, I just said let me check, and I saw one for May 12th. Like, it wasn't there before and it just popped up. So yeah, I did my medicals, and then I was freaking out, guys, because I was just like, okay, I was thinking that by May, like, our PR will be out. So I was freaking out, like, I don't know what's next. Like,
Yeah, because time had, really gone far.
And we've not gotten to the end stage yet. So anyways, by May 12th, I did my biometrics. The next day, I checked my CIC portal, and they had already updated it. Everything was fine, to the glory of God. And what happened next?
When paid for our wedding, we moved back to Lagos, and then
Comment below if you want to see our wedding, white and traditional wedding videos, like the short clips of it.
yeah, so we went back to Lagos, and then I think somewhere around June
Yeah,
or July.
June.
Yeah,
June. No, wasn't it? Yeah, around June 15th. Yeah, because I did my, and you guys, I feel like they were getting back to us monthly because I did
every month,
would hear
like
from them.
every 1 month interval.
Yeah, because it was around, let's just say June 10th. We got from like, because you guys know that once you get your passport request, that is
it's a done deal.
yeah. So on the 9th of June, me and my husband were fighting.
And then she pissed me off. I can't remember what happened.
I remember what happened, but I'm just gonna talk about it. So we were fighting, and my husband woke up early in the morning and went to the balcony to look at the stars. I don't know.
I think it was like 5 a.m. I
Around
woke
5
up very
a.m. And then somebody just told me, check your email. And then I checked my email, and it was an email from CIC. And then guess what, guys? They requested for our passports. Oh my god. You guys, the joy is out of this world. Do you know, from April 20th, 2020, I only got my passport request June 10th, 2021. So automatically the quarrel between me and my husband it automatically resolved itself.
It ended.
It ended. by force it ended, because I went to him and I was like, babe, I just wanted to say that God is good or something like that.
No, I was the one that when you came and then you told me that CIC had requested for our passport. And that's why I say God is good. And then I told you to say God is good.
Yes. I was like, God, and automatically, like, my husband's anger just went away. He went on his knees. He was looking at the stars. He was saying, thank you, Jesus. Oh my God, like, it was such an emotional moment for us. Like, we both knelt down together. We raised our hands up to God. We told him, thank you for hearing our prayers. Because obviously, you guys know I left Canada without even any surety that I was going to get the PR. So, like, just having the passport request was like a big miracle, and just a confirmation that God was with me throughout the journey, with me and then with us throughout the journey. So exactly, like, is it a week or like the next day? Like the Friday, we got an email that VFS has our passport, and that was it. We didn't hear anything else.
For like 2 months, we didn't hear any. There was no news.
For like 2 months,
my wife kept on calling. Who were you calling? I think it was you were calling VFS Ghana.
I called VFS Lagos because Ghana was not going through, and they said the passport had not yet come back.
Yeah. And
then by July 17th, because you guys, when they stamp your passport, once they receive your passport, once you receive your passport in Ghana and your passport is approved, your application is approved, they would update it on your CIC website that your profile that your PR has been approved. So on the 17th of July, that was when I received the official approval of our permanent residence application for me and my husband. Oh my God, guys! Like, at that moment, I just chilled. Like,
yeah, we didn't really care whenever the passport was gonna come, all of that. But we just wanted to book a flight ticket. Oh, you had an already existing ticket, so it was just
so we didn't get, so basically we didn't want to book our ticket until the passport came though. We had to wait for the passport to come. So passport did not come until August 20th. Let's just say August 17th, because it was
somewhere middle of August.
Yeah, it was middle of August. That was when we physically held our passport in our hands, and we thanked God again. Like, you guys saw our reaction to unboxing our PR video. We thanked God again about it, and then we went ahead to book our ticket. Because I was already serving, I was doing apart from coming back home to get married, I also came home for my national youth service. So my national youth service doesn't end until November. So me and my husband had already agreed that I was not coming. We're not
going to leave Nigeria until
November.
National service.
Yeah. So basically, we still kind of had time with CIC, like, because our timeline was till November, then we leave. So my landlord had already, or the agents they're already messaging us like, are you going to renew your rent? And we're like, as at that time we were not sure, but by July, once we received the approval, and then by August we got our passports in our hands, we let our landlord know that we're not renewing because our rent was expired in October 1st. So basically what we did was that we just paid for like 1 month's rent, and that was it. And 1 month and like 2 weeks because
1 month and 2 weeks.
But seriously, I can't believe they made us pay for 1 month and 2 weeks.
You know, Nigerian stuff is always a struggle.
So basically what happened next, we booked our flight ticket and then we began shopping for basically September and October. We used it to prepare for our move to Canada, and then I graduated my NYC.
You passed out.
I passed out my NYC.
Not graduated. It's POP, that's what they call it now.
I passed out my POP.
No! What is the pass out your POP? Is it passing out that is the POP? NYC POP. Pass out apparently, that's what they call it. Yeah.
Okay, so I passed out from NYC.
You finished NYC.
Yeah, I finished NYC. Let's say I finished it like.
Then you passed out from BOP.
Wait, I actually finished NYC in October. Yeah.
Was it October or November?
Yeah, it was end of it was October 20th actually. That's when I finished. So my husband was like, "Why did you book this ticket?" My husband was coming for me like, "We should book the ticket in October, not November." They were just here sitting and did nothing.
No, but I mean, November still worked for us.
No, it really did actually.
Because we had time to like, you know, get everything ready.
Oh, we had a lot
pack
of
all our
time.
stuff, you know. So.
I had a lot of time to get everything ready, and come November 10th, we finally moved to Canada.
Yeah.
I moved to Canada and we said goodbyes to our parents, like both of our parents prayed for us, and that was actually very nice. Like my mom, my dad prayed for us, we went out, we took pictures, we just shared our last moments with our family. Because you know guys, like I became very close to my family during my 1 year and 6 months in Nigeria, so it was really hard to come back. Like I'd already adapted to the society, but I knew we had to come back because the country was so difficult to live, like living, and the insecurity and the lack of health and everything. It just makes it so unpleasant, I would say. Anyways, we moved to Canada finally. Sorry, I hope you guys enjoyed the video like we enjoyed filming it.
Yep.
And we hope to see you guys. We hope to see you guys in our next video. Please, if you haven't yet subscribed, please endeavor to subscribe to our channel. Help us grow.
Please, don't just watch the videos and not subscribe. I'm begging you guys, please subscribe.
Please subscribe, please
God
like
bless
it,
you
and
all.
please share. And until next time, peace and love. Bye.